Hello there. I'm Patrick, Mountain Sparrow, Braveheart, Shannon, and Rebecca. Hello. Just a second. Happy weekend, ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, fellow human beings. How y'all doing? The first thing I would like to do, I'd like to put this turkey burger into cook because I want a turkey burger with my pancakes. So, what we got to do, I got that on low. And we're going to put some extra virgin olive oil in there. And then, hey Marquise Payne. Be safe driving. Pay attention to the road. We'll just throw that burger in there and let it get started. Oopsie, oopsie. Thank you for the thumbs up, everybody. I appreciate you. Oh, I got it on backwards. Oh, more reason for my hair to be going crazy. I think I need a few spices here. I want the garlic powder, the black pepper, the white pepper. Okay, we have over here, we've got leftover mashed potatoes. We have our onion, which we're going to chop up in the processor. Some garlic powder, some black pepper, some white pepper. Where's my other spice at? I think some parsley flakes would be good. And where's the other thing at? Hold on. We want some garlic powder. Also, I have some stir-fried peppers in here. It's the stir-fried pepper mix that you get, from the Dollar Tree. Thank you so much for the thumbs up. So you can get this at the Dollar Tree. Get this at the Dollar Tree if you want to save on peppers and onions. It's a blend. Hey, dog 990. Okay, Mountain Sparrow. Thank you. Okay. First, the first thing I want to do is these are frozen, this is frozen onion and stuff like that. I really don't need the onion, but anywho. Frozen peppers, which we're going to cut up and cut them up. I hope you're all doing well on this Saturday. Happy weekend, everybody. It's in the 80s here. It's a little bit better than it was. It was in the 90s, nearly 100 for 2 days here on the west coast of the United States. Where are y'all from? I'm in the great state of Oregon on the west coast of the United States. If you're from a different country, let us know what country you're from. And again, thank you so very much for the thumbs up. For those of you that selected to do so, consider subscribing. We're working on getting to 13,000 subscribers, on our way to 20. So we're going to chop that up real good. These are your peppers, your red, orange, yellow. There's a few onions in here as well. So what I'd like to do is, first of all, let's take the tops off these. I think this is a brand new one, a brand new garlic powder. Let's get the top off that. Okay. And then what we're going to do, there's Mr. Turkey Burger in there. It's frozen. That's why it looks weird. I'll put some peppers in here. Peppers and onions. Throw some of that in there. And then we're going to add some garlic powder. Garlic powder. Oh, wait a minute. I opened up a garlic powder and I got garlic powder. Okay. Some ground white pepper. Some black pepper. And I think we'll just let that do what it do. Thanks so much for tuning in, everybody. I appreciate y'all. Clean the top of this off. Okay, and so we'll just put the lid on this right here. Let that do what it do. And we still have some peppers here, red peppers, orange peppers, yellow peppers, a little bit of onion, but I'd like more onion. I got my handy dandy food processor over here. Hi, Michelle B. Thank you, Mountain Sparrow. Turkey Burger. Thank you, Music Vlog and Nature. Hey, Vikash Singh, how you doing? Thank you for stopping in. Thank you all for the thumbs up. I appreciate y'all. So now, this is the mashed potato mixture right there, and we're gonna put our peppers, and the little bit of onions that are right there in that mix. Everybody does potato pancakes different. I like to add spices to it. Now that's just me. And I'm gonna need onion, which I have right here. And we're gonna put it in the food processor and chop it up. It makes it a little bit easier. First, I have my freezer bag ready because you can freeze onions. What's today's date? Today is what? What's today's date? 19th? Okay, 7/19/25 onions. Just got that right there, onions. It may be backwards to you all. Let's peel off the skin. You can see me, okay. I'm just peeling the skin off the onion right quick over the trash can. Just dropping the skins in the trash can right quick. I thank the Lord for allowing us to have another day. We give Jesus Christ, our Savior, and our Lord God, the Most High God, all the praise. We thank him so very much for allowing us to have another day. Isn't he wonderful? Yes, he is. If you're just tuning in and this is the first time you're seeing me, hello there, my name is Lynn. Consider doing what this says. See what that says right there? This is the Grandma Lynn channel that you have slid into. If you were on your cell phone going like this, hi there. So we're going to cut this into chunks and put it in our tiny food processor, the onion. Happy weekend to each and every one of you. I hope you're keeping cool. I hope you're staying hydrated. If you go out in these very hot temperatures, please stay hydrated. Bring some water with you. Just throw the onion in like this. Please do not let small children mess around with these things. Don't want anybody getting hurt. Okay, now we plug it in because there is a very sharp blade in there, so please be very careful. Sorry for the noise you're about to hear. Remember, before opening, unplug. Safety first. All right. Carefully and slowly remove the blade. I'm going to rinse it immediately. The onions are making, woo, woo. And what we're going to do, ooh, cha. Ooh, those onions, ooh. So I'm going to go ahead and grab out some of the onions that I want to put in here. Just like this to go with the peppers and the itty bitty onions in there. I think that's for the amount of mashed potatoes. I think that's about the right amount of onions, about 3 tablespoons. That's about a cup and a half of mashed potatoes, about a cup and a half. Yesterday I had a dinner and I made homemade mashed potatoes with real butter and real milk. And I had some leftovers. I said, I know what I'm doing with these leftovers. Oh, yes, indeed. You can freeze onions, ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, fellow human beings. You can freeze onions, but boy, oh boy, do they get to your eyeballs. Woo! Good mercy. Oh, my gosh. Woo! That's a potent onion, y'all. Ooh, Ooh-wee. Hi there, my name is Lynn. Welcome to my channel. Thanks for tuning in. I'm a retired old lady that likes to cook El Cheapo foods. I'm on Social Security, which I earned after 48 years of working. And I like to invite folks into my home where I cook cheap foods. We like to go to Goodwill, like to go to farmers markets. Our favorite 4-letter word is S-A-L-E. We like to save money. So this is the everyday, ordinary life of Grandma. I have 5 grandchildren. Had a brand new one come into the world last month. Last month, yes. Last month? Yeah. I like to kind of rinse things off. Clean as you're working in the kitchen if you can. Clean as you're working in the kitchen. So when you're done with whatever it is you are selecting to do, you don't have that much of a mess to clean up. What's nice about this is I'll just go ahead and roll this like a taco, rolling the air out. Just like this. El Cheapo Great Value frozen bag. The quart size, I think, is a little bit bigger than a quart. So now we have onions available. I can just take it out, kind of hit it, take a chunk out and throw it into an omelet or whatever it is I'm going to cook. So far, we have leftover mashed potatoes. We have the fresh onions that we just chopped up in the food processor. And then we also have some of the peppers and a few of the onions from the stir-fried pepper mix, which is less expensive than buying a pepper. Since it doesn't have a resealable bag, I just fold it and just put it in another freezer bag and pop it back in the freezer. In the pan cooking with some peppers and extra virgin olive oil is a turkey burger. Right now we're focusing on the potato pancake. Next to this mix, I'm going to add some black pepper. I'd like to have some parsley flakes in my potato pancakes. A little bit of ground white pepper. Did you know, allegedly, this is one of the 12 secret spices in KFC's chicken? Did you know that? Allegedly, white pepper is one of the 12 ingredients. A smidge of garlic powder. Oh, no. We don't want to do that. You want the sprinkle dinkle. You don't want the main big part. That would have been a disaster. Okay. Like I said, as I'm working, I'm putting things away. Okay. Just rinse this right quick. Move it to the side. This is a very, very simple kind of a breakfast dinner, if you will. Breakfast for dinner. All right. Oh, you know what we have that I should put in the oven right now? Pardon me for stopping my own self. I have a parchment paper lined cookie sheet right here. Guess what I made late last night? You ever go to the area for cookies, chocolate chip cookies for the pre-made cookie mix that comes in a roll, like a Pillsbury roll of cookie mix? Well, this is Grandma's cookie mix that I made last evening. And what we're going to do is we're going to turn the oven, I would say, to about 350. Make sure it's up, right? And we're going to go ahead and put these in. I got meow. We got the kitty cat timer to the side. So what we're going to do is I absolutely love this heavy-duty scooper that I got, I think, for about $1 at Goodwill. So this was in the freezer. You can freeze cookie dough as well. I took it out of the freezer in anticipation of what I was going to do today. So you just go on in here with a nice heavy-duty scooper, if you will, or a heavy-duty spoon. It's nice if you use a scooper, the cookies can be uniform. One there. Yeah, we're making some ginormous cookies. The standard cookie chocolate chip cookie recipe is on the back of most chocolate chip packages. I kind of have it in my head. I kind of know what it is. I think that one might be too big. We don't want to be that big. Hold on. Let me take a little bit off there. That's just too much. That's just too big. Okay. You just stopped in. I'm just scooping out my pre-made cookie mix that I made late last evening, because we're going to be we have the potato pancakes that we're making at the same time. But I realize it'll take a little bit for the cookies to cook. They take about 10 to 15 minutes, but you got to keep a close eye on them. Unfortunately, I have an apartment size oven in the single wide that I'm renting, and it doesn't heat evenly. So I got to keep a close eye. All right, I think six oversized cookies is I think that's good enough, my friends. And as I said, as you're cooking, try to rinse things, try to wipe your counter down. I don't know what brand this is. This is a weapon. Oops! I'm joking, YouTube, but it's heavy. All right. So what I'm going to do is the rest of the cookie dough, we're going to push the air out, seal it. You seal that bad boy up good. Okay, and in the freezer it goes. This is what I like about this. You just take it out, put it in the fridge for a couple hours or on the counter, take out what you want, and put the rest back in the freezer. The other thing I like about making my own cookie dough is you don't have the preservatives and things like that. You're in control. The other nice thing about cooking at home is you know the hands that prepared your food are washed. Well, how do you know that, Grandma? Because they're your hands. So here we go. We're going to pop these 6 ginormous cookie dough mounds on parchment paper, put it in the oven. And then I'm going to set meow, the kitty cat timer. I wish it would make a meow sound when the cookies are ready or when the timer's ready. So we're going to put this in. Because my oven is kind of unevenly heats, it gets hotter on one side than the other, I'd say about 13 minutes. All right, and in here, I picked this up for about $1.50. This is an Oneida spatula. This is a turkey burger with peppers. A itty bitty little turkey burger. We're just going to cut into it a little bit. It's just about done. Okay. So that's what onions, the liquid you see is the water because it was frozen. but it's doing just fine. We'll just leave it be. What we're going to do is lower that temp so it doesn't burn, just like that, and just let it do what it do. We're going to put some cheese on top of that in just a few minutes. And before we continue, very quickly, I don't use shredded cheese. I buy block cheese, and that's just a personal preference. You do whatever you like with your cheese. Just look up on the internet, what do they add to shredded cheese to keep it from clumping? Type that in your search bar. What do they add to shredded cheese to keep it from clumping? And you'll see why I buy cheese in a block. It's just a personal preference. Do whatever you want, hon. All right, so we have some sharp cheddar cheese. I would appreciate it if you would consider a thumbs up, and if you would consider subscribing and helping. The old woman that you're looking at has been on YouTube for almost 12 years. And I know for some of you seeing me for the first time, you're like, you've been on YouTube for almost 12 years. I've never seen your wrinkled face and your wrinkled neck before. Well, hi. Nice to see you. Subscribe so you don't miss another episode. Get a little freezer bag. And now I'm just going to get some itty bitty little slices of cheese here. Hope you're all doing well. Hey, Vanessa. How do you hold the potato pancakes together? I'll show you. Yeah, I got egg, flour. I will, Vanessa. I'll show you right now. But in just a moment, just let me slice this cheese for my itty bitty burger. All right. Okay, that's all I really need. The burger is quite small. And today's the 19th. I just like to put the date on. 7/19/25. Sharp cheddar. My menopausal mind, I won't remember, so I gotta write it down. So since this doesn't have a resealable package, I just put them in these itty bitty little bags. Like that. Remember, fold if it's small, squeeze the air out, push it down, and then close it up. Back in the fridge, or it goes. And then what we're going to do is we have our cheese. This is on low. That's my assistant, but she's being very lazy. She's holding the chair. She's keeping the chair warm for me. That's my kitty cat Boo Boo, who next month turns 3 years old. You'll see her on some of my videos. I also feed outdoor cats. And if you take a look at my short videos, please, you'll see I made about three or four new cat videos. They're just short videos. You'd really be helping me out if you would watch the whole video. If you are considering subscribing because you like what you're seeing on my itty bitty little channel, please watch a short video all the way through, giving it a thumbs up and leaving a positive comment so that the YouTube algorithm will see that as a genuine connection and your subscription will stick. I'm trying to get this up here. There we go. Turkey burger, ladies and gentlemen. Black pepper, white pepper, onion powder, garlic powder, green peppers, red peppers. All of that is on that little burger. Just like that. Put the top back on there. Let that do what it do. In the oven, if you just got in here, are some ginormous chocolate chip cookies. I put the dough together last night. We're not going to miss out. It's not going. I'm hoping they won't burn because I have the meow. The kitty cat timers in action right now. I got that turned on so the cookies don't burn. Okay. I have about 1.5 cups of leftover mashed potatoes. I have black pepper, white pepper, garlic powder. I add a lot of stuff to it. Some people keep it simple with salt and pepper, but everyone has their own preference. There's chopped up onions, which we chopped up in the food processor earlier. And we have the frozen stir fry veggies from the Dollar Tree. It comes in a pack in the freezer section. So we've got all that in there. I also have, this is a great time, at least to me, if you have a little piece of tomato or anything you'd like to add to your potato pancake mix. So let's cut some small pieces of this tomato. We'll just do that right quick. I am so grateful to have every single one of you visit the channel. Thank you so very much. Please understand, you have a lot of choices. Your index finger, if you're on your cell phone, is the new remote. And for you to grace me, and I said it, for you to grace me, I'm humbled in your sight with your presence. I'm absolutely blessed to have anybody come visit my little channel. Thank you so much. So I just cut around here, just grab a few little chunks of tomato. Yeah, I do my potato pancakes a little bit unusual. I add, spices to it and peppers and onions. This is going to be my dinner. So there you have it. And believe it or not, even though that's a small piece, I still save it. I'll cut it all around and get every little bit that I can. Matter of fact, let me just put a little bit more. I can use that chopped up in a sandwich and an omelet. The price of food is astronomical, and we, as you all know, I think a lot more folks that did not like the idea of leftovers are buying freezer bags and freezing the leftovers and saying, okay, let's put the leftover meatloaf. I don't want it tomorrow, but let's mark it, date it, and put it in a freezer container. Because we are not going to put the leftover meatloaf in the fridge and have it turned fuzzy and green. And when you open the fridge, something's been in the fridge too long. When it's all fuzzy and it's winking at you, that's a problem. Anywho, so let's add in our tomato. Okay. Rinsing off the, just rinsing this off right quick. All right. Gonna turn that off. My oven cooks very quickly. Now what I'd like to do is to blend the spices. You don't want to stir. I don't want to be real harsh with this. I just want to make sure that this is blended nicely. So this is your mix. Let me see if I can get you in a little bit closer. This is your mix for your potato pancakes. Peppers, tomatoes, onions, leftover mashed potatoes. You can see the spices if you look really close. I think I put a little bit of parsley in here as well. I like my potato pancakes to taste like something. And this is just a personal preference. Some people may not put onions and everything in there like I do. And then we're going to add an egg. Or a couple of eggs. You can just add one. I'm preferring to add two. That's what I want to do. Let me break the yolk. Let me break that yolk up a little bit. And then you just blend that in just like that. I'm going to put you back on the stand. I need both my hands. I just wanted you to get a close-up view of that. Just gently blend that egg in. Oh, you know what? I got to get the... I choose to use a heavy cast iron skillet. I do not like non-stick cookware, and I don't like aluminum. It's just a personal choice. We're going to drop a little bit of oil in here. I can get this open. Come on now. Am I that feeble? So let's go ahead and add our oil. I think just enough to the bottom like that is enough. I don't, you know what I mean? I just add it to cover. And I'm going to crank this up so it gets a little bit hot, but not too hot. That's got to heat up. Meanwhile, let's check the progress of our chocolate chip cookies. I took a peek and I turned the oven off. Let me look. Okay. I turned the oven off. The heat of the oven will finish those. They're just about done. They're brown around the edges. So we've added the egg. Just be real gentle with it. And just like that. And this is the mix, and we're going to add some flour. Maybe 2 or 3 just say tablespoons, heaping teaspoons. I just kind of look at it. Well, here is, yeah, that's probably a huge tablespoon. Add a little bit of flour. I'm going to do it twice. I think because we have 2 eggs in the flour, that should hold it together well. And I think it's important that your oil be fairly hot. And now we're going to blend in the flour to the potatoes, leftover mashed potatoes, 2 eggs, flour, peppers, onions, and a little bit of tomato. Just going to blend. And then I like to look at it. If it looks too loose to me, I may add a little more flour. Right now, looking at it, I think I need just a touch more flour, just a little bit more, just a little bit. Will the potato pancakes hold together? I have no clue. Ah, there goes my kitty cat timer telling me the cookies are ready. But I've turned the oven off of the cookies already. See, these were super mixed potatoes. These aren't like a real thick mashed potato. It's more of a thin. So to shore it up a little bit, I added a little more flour. Okay, so this, ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, ladies and gentlemen, this is our mashed potato mix. Let me stick it in the fridge just for a few moments. I'm just going to stick it in the fridge for a few moments. And then we're going to wipe down the counter very quickly and take a look at our chocolate chip cookies and our burger. We made a turkey burger with sharp cheddar cheese and peppers and onions. Remember, as you cook, try to clear things away, rinse things off, wipe your counter, so you don't have so much of a challenge in cleaning once you're done. Okay. The oil has to heat up. Let's take a look at our chocolate chip cookies. Oh yeah, that looks good. Oh yeah. Here are your ginormous chocolate chip cookies. I think we can put them in to let the heat of the oven finish them off. I like them really chewy. The oven is off so they will not burn. But right now I'm waiting for this oil to heat up. It's just about there. Okay. Believe it or not, that is a turkey burger with sharp cheddar cheese and peppers. Turkey burger, sharp cheddar cheese. Probably added too much cheese. There is browning underneath all of that cheese is a turkey burger. And we need to turn that bad boy off. Okay, I hear the sizzling of the oil. All right. All right. Let me see if I can give you a better view, a little bit higher view. There we go. Oh yeah, you see that? Let me lower it down a little bit. All right. Well, here goes nothing. Will it stick together? We're gonna find out right now. So, I don't want them to be too big. We'll start off like this. Potato pancakes. And just spread them. I go like this. I spread them like this. Once you get them as thin, and then leave it alone. Don't touch them. Let them fry and firm, okay? Do another one. Potato pancakes, if you just came in here. We're hoping these potato pancakes hold together, my friends. Just like that. Seems to be frying up. I'm going to crank it up a little more. One more. One more. Oh, wait a minute. A little more. Hold on. A little more for the third one. Thanks for tuning in to the Grandma Lynn channel. I am Grandma Lynn. Welcome. Please consider subscribing and sharing me out on your social media. We're hoping to grow to about 13,000 folks, on our way to 20,000. I've been on the airwaves for almost 12 years. So if you're seeing me for the first time, welcome to my house, my itty bitty little single wide that I live in. My background, I worked for over 48 years and finally got off of the work train. And I took early Social Security. And here I am, me and my kitty cat. I am a mother of one son and a grandmother of 5. Yes, 5. My son's very busy. Oh. So these are your potato pancakes. We're going to let those fry up good. Hopefully they'll hold together for us. And I'm going to take the rest, believe it or not, I'm going to take the rest of the mix and I'm going to put it in a plastic baggie. So we'll let that do what it do. All right, cookies are just where I want them. I'll show you those homemade chocolate. I want to eat the cookies. I want to eat the cookies first. I know I'm not supposed to do that, but the cookies look good. You ever do that? You put together a cake and you're cooking dinner and you want some you want to sneak in and get a little piece of cake. All right, I gotta put potato mix, 7/19, and the year is 2025. Can you believe that we are half that 2025 is over half over? Can you believe that? Unbelievable. Leftover potato pancake mix, y'all. I made, what did I make yesterday? I forget. Did I make fish? Oh yeah, I made fish yesterday. I made some fried fish, homemade mashed potatoes, which are these. And then, believe it or not, I have a container garden out back, and I'm growing broccoli. Did you know that you can eat the broccoli leaves? They're kind of like collard greens almost. So I had some broccoli greens, homemade mashed potatoes, and 2 pieces of fried tilapia. That's what I had yesterday. As I said to you, clean as you cook, beloved. Rinse and clean if you can. Rinse stuff, wipe your counter down so you don't have so much of a headache when you're done. This is the potato pancake bowl. If you get at it right away, I'm telling you, you're going to save yourself a lot of work. So just keep up with your stuff. Then you don't feel so pressured. All right, let's take a look at those. First of all, get the air out of the bag. Push the air out of your bag. Seal it. Can I seal it? Like that. Stick it in the fridge. Now let's take a look at the homemade chocolate chip cookies, which I made a big batch of a chocolate chip cookie mix. Here is the cookie dough, which is I just put back in the freezer. We did this yesterday. Homemade chocolate chip cookies with walnuts. I did that last evening. Oh, that's ready to turn. Okay. And here, ladies and gentlemen, here are, oh, they look good. They look good. Woo-wee. All right. And look like this might have got too brown. Step back. Not bad. Looks like they're holding together. I'm sorry. Looks like they're holding together. Oh, Nelly. Whoop. Oh, they look good. They look good. Just stay together for Grandma. Stay together now. Stay together. Oh, that's like a little... Hold on. Step back. Woo! You can see all the peppers and onions. And you can see that right there. That is a turkey burger with onions and peppers. And looky, looky, looky. Yes, ma'am. Woo-wee! Those are some big old cookies. Yum, yum. Don't tell nobody I got them big cookies. Don't tell my son. Shh. I know you're not going to eat all those cookies. I tell my son, shh. Thank you, Easy Home Cooking. I appreciate it. Thank you for visiting as well. While those are frying, I think what I need is I have a flatbread. Okay. So we have a wheat Greek style pita. And I'm just going to cut it in half, and we're going to put our itty bitty little burger on there. And I need some ketchup. I need some sweet relish. I need ketchup, sweet relish. What else? Oh, some spicy brown mustard, and a little bit of mayonnaise. Keep an eye. Let me move them around a little bit. Oh, that's good. Okay, hold on. I'm just turning them around a little bit so they cook evenly because they're dark on one half, you know what I mean? So we're just going to move them around. If you're wondering what I'm cooking, potato pancakes. Potato pancakes is what I'm making. Okay. And here they are, if you want to get a close look. Potato pancakes with peppers, onions, tomato. The spices are garlic powder, onion powder, black pepper, white pepper. Then we put 2 eggs. It's about 1.5 cups of leftover mashed potatoes. We added about 3 tablespoons of flour, 2 eggs, and I forget what else, but you can slide it back to see. But they look pretty good. They look pretty good. And here are our ginormous, if you're just getting in the door, ginormous chocolate chip walnut cookies. Chocolate chip walnut cookies. Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, and fellow human beings. All right, let that do what it do. Now I need a plate. And I need to open up a paper towel. Because those bad boys are almost done. I thought about having some scrambled eggs with it. I don't think so. I got 2 eggs in the potato pancake mix. I don't need any more eggs. 68 cents at Walmart. I know it's a El Cheapo, but I'll get that. They're just about done, y'all. Just about there. We'll get them out in just a minute. Pardon me for leaving you, but I got to keep an eye on these bad boys. I don't want them to burn. They look pretty good. They look pretty good. Okay. I'm going to turn that off. Now, what I'd like to do is I just need a little piece of bread, so I'm gonna cut this. I'm gonna cut this Greek style, this wheat Greek style pita bread. I'm gonna cut a little piece like this. This is all I need because the burger is small, and just put this little piece back in here. Okay. And oh yes. Okay, that's ready. I can tell. Sorry, I don't mean to be all discombobulated, but I'm trying to do a lot of things at one time. Those are the potato pancakes that I just made. There you are. Now, if I make onion rings, French fries, basically if I fry anything, immediately what I like to do, where is the salt? If I'm going to have salt, immediately after you get it out, as soon as you get it out, just put the salt on. If you take salt, turn it over. Hot as a mug. Hot, ha, 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 ha. Woo, that's hot. Sprinkle dinkle your salt. I like these. They remind me of the 1950s. Good enough. There are your potato pancakes. They look really yummy. There are your homemade walnut chocolate chip cookies. And let me turn this around. I don't want to waste too much time. I don't want these to get cold. Don't want them to get cold. So what I think I need to do is I need to take a picture. So give me a moment. This will buffer for a few seconds. I must take a picture before I eat them. All right, we're back. Sorry about that, but I had to take a picture before I eat them. Getting back over here to the burger. This is a Greek-style pita bread, 100% wheat. And let me grab a knife. And what I'm going to do here, everybody does their burgers the way that they like. You may not like what I do, but don't worry, you don't have to eat it. A little bit of mayonnaise, like that. Oven, make sure the oven is turned off. Then this is a turkey burger with green, red, yellow peppers, onions, garlic powder, onion powder, black pepper. The cheese is sharp cheddar cheese, and yes, it is a turkey burger. But you see it's very small. So we're just going to put that on one side of the pita bread just like that. Can't let that little piece of cheese go to waste. Just throw that right there. I know it's kind of an odd dinner, but it just so happens to be the foods that I have. And to it, spicy brown mustard. No. Relish first. Relish. Sweet relish. Let's grab a little bit. I don't want a lot. I just want to be able to taste it. Just enough. Just enough like that. Don't need to put a whole bunch and drown it. Uh-oh. A little bit of the spicy brown mustard. And the Hunt's 100% natural tomato ketchup. Be careful. I don't want too much. Ah, that's enough. What are you doing, boo-boo? Talking to my cat. I have a lucky black cat. Oh, just putting stuff in the fridge, y'all. Just putting stuff in the fridge. I happen to like this a lot. This is the Arizona Blueberry White Tea. Arizona Blueberry White Tea. It has a light blah, blah, blah. It has a light blueberry flavor. I am not sponsored by anybody. I never have been. I will never show you something. If I don't like something, I'm going to tell you if it tastes nasty, if it tastes too sweet, if it tastes too sour. I'm not going to let you waste not even $1.25 at the Dollar Tree. I will not let you waste your money. I'll just tell you what I think, tell you the truth. Here are your potato pancakes. Get them off the plate. Onto the plate, rather. Okay. And basically, I kind of go in the middle of the pita and just press down with a butter knife or whatever. Or cut it in half, just kind of so it can be foldable or bendable. And then just take it. Boom, there you go. I know this looks like a very odd combination, but it is meat. There is some eggs in there. There is a few veggies in there, a little bit of tomato. Let's go back to the 1970s. What do you mean, Grandma? Vintage glasses from the 1970s. Vintage glass from the 1970s. I think these are pretty cool. Amber color with daisies and flowers. I like that a lot. So here you have it. And let me give you a over the top view. If I can, oh, wait a minute. What happened? I'll be back in a second. I don't know what's going on here. There you go. Okay, so there are, bring you right by the window so you can see them nice and clear. These are potato pancakes with peppers and onions and spices. This is a turkey burger on a whole wheat Greek pita bread, a little mayonnaise, a little golden brown mustard, a little ketchup, sharp cheddar cheese, peppers. And this is what we're going to be eating tonight. Also, we have some homemade, from scratch, walnut chocolate chip cookies, chocolate chip and walnut cookies, ginormous ones. Now, I like ice. So let's grab a few little chunks of ice. Please know that this channel is prayed for. Every single person that visits, I pray for everybody on this channel, for you and your family members to be blessed, to be blessed, to be safe. Yes, I do. And I am sweating. I think we did that pretty quickly. I think we did pretty good, pretty good. And again, here is your Arizona Blueberry White Tea with natural flavors. This will be the drink. And we thank the Heavenly Father for his blessings. And now let's get our cookies. Here are the cookies. Want a cookie? Here you go. Probably made too many. But that's all right. We can just put them in the fridge. And there you go. Cookies made by Grandma. Like I said, we all make our foods in different ways. Some add a lot of spices, some add a few spices. I love coming on live to cook so you can see exactly how I do things if I mess up things. Boo boo, I'm sorry, but I gotta move the chair, honey. Oh my gosh, am I sitting? Oops. Am I sitting? Please pass the milk, says Frenchie. Here you go, Frenchie. I think I need that. Boo boo, stop, boo boo, stop it. My cat is being frisky. I need something. Please don't fall. No, I can't use you. Hold on, I gotta grab a container thingy. Oh, I have to reach up high. Get down. Get your little furry butt down. Get down. Don't argue with me. Get down, boo boo. Get down. Get off my chair. I'm arguing with a cat while I'm live. I need this so you can see what I'm doing. Oh my goodness. Ugh. I just washed my hair so it's sticking up like this. We thank you, Heavenly Father, so very much for the wonderful meal. Ask that you bless it in the name of Jesus Christ. I also ask that you bless every single person that's here and their family members, Lord. Bring healing to those that need it in the body, in the mind, or spirit. I pray for healing for my body and healing for that of my grandson as well. Protect us, Lord. And again, thank you for this wonderful meal. Please bless it in the name of your precious dear Son and our Savior, the Lord Jesus Christ, Yeshua HaMashiach. Amen. Remote is going to turn on the air because I am, ooh, girl. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. Hold on. I'm over here hot and sweating. Let me take this. This is the Grandma Lynn channel. Welcome. Thank you for coming in. We just got done making some potato pancakes, some fresh chocolate chip cookies, and we made a little itty bitty turkey burger. Oh, my hair is looking like a fuzzy cotton ball. This is the turkey burger. Let's give that a try. I got to be careful. These teeth are bothering me over here. I have to eat very slow. Oh, that is good. That is very good. Oh my gosh. Yeah. I'm going to have to break down and go to the dentist. They're going to have to pull a tooth in the back. I really don't want to go, but I got to go because it right over here, I got to have a tooth pulled. Why go to McDonald's? Make it at home. Oh my gosh, that is delicious. All right. The title said potato pancake. I don't lie. I don't bait and switch. This is my version of a potato pancake. Okay. Oh. That right there. That right there. It's hot. It's soft in the middle, and I can taste every single spice. And them being fried like that, delicious. Crunchy on the outside and soft in the middle with those peppers, tomatoes, and onions. Oh, I am not exaggerating. These are delicious. Instead of French fries with my burger, a potato is a potato. Take a screenshot. It's delicious. Oh yeah. I highly recommend you try this. All you gotta do is slide it back, and you can see how I put them together. I think they cook better, in my humble opinion, in that cast iron skillet. I love using cast iron, clear glass, ceramic, and like pottery type baking dishes. I do not, this is a personal choice. You do whatever you want. That's your kitchen. You cook with whatever pans you like. But I do not like aluminum or non-stick. It's just a personal preference. Baby. That is ridiculously, oh, wrong thing. That is ridiculously good. This is this right here at the Dollar Tree. Blueberry, Arizona blueberry white tea. It is not sicky sweet. It's got that hint of blueberry flavor. It's just right, in my humble opinion. No, I'm not sponsored by anybody. Oh my gosh. I love different textures and different flavors. I am a foodie. If you let me run wild, I would be twice the size. I got to kind of watch what I do. You know it's good. I already inhaled one. You could probably, like, a little bit of the ketchup. The little bit of the ketchup came out of my burger. It would probably taste good dipped in ketchup. I'm gonna find out. Oh my gosh, that's good. Ooh. Oh, that's good. You don't have to spend a lot of money to have some good food. You know what I mean? That's really good. Sorry, pardon me while I eat. I'll take you outside in just a second. You like that tea, Angie? How about baking in the oven? Will they cook and come out crunchy? I don't know. I've never tried that. You can give it a try. What about an air fryer? Do you think Vanessa Kilpatrick, do you think that you could air fry them? Because I know they air fry chicken wings. They air fry chicken wings. I've seen that. What about an air fryer? These are good. I know you're trying to avoid the extra calories in frying. The other thing I'm wondering, if you did the spray oil, you know, like a Pam oil or an olive oil, just a little bit, I think they would still fry. These are good. It's like having mashed potatoes with spices, and then it's crunchy at the same time. These are delicious. Just my humble opinion. I already ate 2 of them, and it tastes really, really good. This potato pancake tastes really, really good with dipped in ketchup. That's really good. I think I'm gonna stop myself because I want more of this turkey burger with sharp cheddar cheese, peppers, and onions on a whole wheat Greek pita. I'm almost full, believe it or not. All right. I got to go to the dentist for sure. Really, really good. I think we did good today. That was pretty quick. Thank you for the 64 thumbs up. You are so kind to me. Thank you so much. I love you all so much. Thank you. I need a paper towel. Oh my goodness. Ooh, that hurts. Thank you, Marquis Spoon. I live in a motel and use a small countertop oven. Can they come out crunchy using that? I don't use them. I don't know. I've never tried it that. Please, I'm not trying to give you a hard time, I swear. Vanessa, I just never tried to bake them before. So I don't know for sure. I'm very, very sorry. I've never tried to bake. But you know what? Vanessa. Wait a minute, Vanessa. Vanessa Kilpatrick. Vanessa Kilpatrick. Let me tell you something. Ooh. I'm trying to figure out how I would do this. Let's say I had a pan and I put in a little bit of extra virgin olive oil. I'm guessing now. I never did this before. Just a little bit, and I swirl the oil around. This is a very heavy pan, very heavy. I'm going to put the pan in the oven and let it heat up a little bit, okay? I'm going to set my timer for about 10 minutes. My timer is going to be set for 10 minutes. Okay, we're experimenting now. I don't know what's going to happen. Please excuse me a second. Let's see what happens, okay? Okay, I gotta let the oven heat up a little bit. It's hot as hell in here, but I got my air conditioner. The air conditioning and my oven are having a contest to see who's gonna win. Okay, let's go in here for a second. Yeah, this is my lucky black cat. She always jumps in my seat when I get up. That's Boo Boo. I'm still waiting for one of her short videos to get 1 million views. Boo Boo, do you think you'll ever get 1 million views, Boo? You're so cute. Why can't you get 1 million views like all the other kitty cats? Give me a second. Oh. Ooh. Y'all excuse me. I can't stand it. My hair is sticking up like I stuck my finger in a light socket. I'm trying not to scare people. I'm trying not to scare people. It's enough I'm old. Yeah, it looks a little bit better. Okay. What we're going to do, Vanessa, I don't know if Vanessa's still here, but we'll try it. Thank you all so very much for tuning in to the Grandma Lynn channel. Would you please tell your friends to come on over and check me out and subscribe to the channel? I would appreciate it. Okay, Vanessa. This is a hot pan. Where is my things at? Oh, Lord, I can never find things when I want them. Dang it. So what we're going to try to do, Vanessa, is here's the pancake mix. We fried the pancake mix, and our friend Vanessa had a question. She said, "Can you bake them in the oven?" I said, "I don't know." But we're going to experiment. I put a little bit of olive oil in here. I put the pan in the oven. We're taking the potato pancake mix. We're going to put this in here, and we're going to flatten it out a little bit like this. I don't know what's going to happen. I'm thinking, well, let me shut up. Let me be quiet. So we're going to put this in the oven and see what happens. Okay. Oh, that thing is hot. Ooh. So we'll put the potato pancake mix with a little bit of olive oil, which would equate to spraying it with Pam. And we're going to stick this in the oven. This is at about 350 degrees. I have no idea what to do here as far as temperature, but I'm going to put this in the oven. And we're going to set this for 10 minutes. For 10 minutes, okay? Maybe 15. I think 10 minutes. 15. So we're going to set this for 15 minutes. I figure that's kind of a good time. Not too long, not too short. And then we're going to look at it and see, will it fry in the oven? You know, she has a tabletop kind of a deal. Okay, so we'll have a look at it and see what happens. I'm thinking, like when a person makes a shepherd's pie basically is a beef stew with mashed potatoes on top. And then you put that in the oven. The mashed potatoes get brown on top. See? So we're just trying to figure this out together. I've never put the potato pancake mix in the oven, but for you, Vanessa, I'm going to go ahead and try it. Ma'am, you're in my seat again. Look, my face hurts right now. I ain't got time to play with you. Get down. Get off my chair. I am not playing with you. My tooth hurts. I hate having teeth pulled. I got a tooth that needs to be pulled. Eventually I got to get dentures. I know I got to get dentures in the back or whatever. My teeth are not in the greatest shape. They're in terrible shape. I'm surprised I still have teeth in my mouth, to tell you the truth. So when the timer goes off, we'll have a look. It would be nice if the potato pancake would cook at the bottom, and then we can take the spatula and turn it over. You know, I don't know what that's going. Maybe somebody in the audience has tried a potato pancake by baking it. I've never done that. I've always fried them. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome, sweetie. Hi from Barbara from Connecticut. What part of Connecticut are you from, Barbara? Do you know about New Haven, Connecticut? Do you know about New Haven, Connecticut, Barbara? Thank you, Valerie Reese. It's all about the adventure. Hey, S. Anne Marie, going to read my Subway book while watching. Oh, Subway. Okay. Yeah, I appreciate you letting the thing run. I'm very grateful. Would you like a chocolate chip and walnut cookie? Anybody? Anybody want a homemade cookie? Yeah, I gotta find a dentist. It's like I don't want the dentist saying, "Oh, all your teeth are messed up. Oh, we're gonna pull 5 teeth." I'm not gonna let him do it. I'm gonna let him pull I got a loose tooth back here. If you got a loose tooth, you got an opening and it starts to hurt. It doesn't hurt real bad. It's just uncomfortable. This, if you're wondering, this is the potato pancake. And this potato pancake has onions, 3 kinds of peppers. It has 3 kinds of peppers, tomato, black pepper, white pepper, garlic powder, 2 eggs, about 2.5 tablespoons of flour, and you mix it together and you pour it like a regular pancake. I put oil at the bottom of a heavy skillet, and you just let them fry until they turn brown. And they're crispy on the outside and soft in the middle. Now, I think it's Vanessa has a situation where she's living in a hotel and she has kind of like a tabletop oven. So she asked if I can talk. She said, "Will they bake?" I said, "You know what? We're going to experiment just for you, Vanessa." Of course I would. Why not? And we have the timer set for 10 minutes. So we're going to see if we can in fact bake these. These taste good. We thank the Lord for the food already, but I just wanted to break that open and show it to you. And I have my turkey burger with sharp cheddar cheese and peppers on a whole wheat pita, a whole wheat Greek pita. And that was tonight's dinner. And then I had made last night, we made some homemade cookie dough, and I've got the cookie dough in the freezer. So we took 6 scoops with an ice cream scooper and made some rather large, and I mean some, look at my face. See how big that cookie is? We made some large cookies. So we're gonna wait for Vanessa to see if we can in fact bake that. Get back over there, right? Excuse me while I yell at my cat. Get in there! I don't think so. Unless I make the temperature higher. This is what it's looking like. I had it at about 350. It looks like it's trying to set up, but it would take, oh, wait a minute. There's a little bit of sizzling right there. It's sizzling a little bit. I'm going to turn it up. I'm going to turn it up to 375. I'm looking at it, and then I see a little bubble. I think it's gonna fry. Not sure. That doesn't bother me at all, Vanessa. Vanessa, I'm just an old lady on Social Security with an itty bitty YouTube channel. Thank you, mainly. Hey, mainly Italian. Oh, excuse me. My teeth are so jacked up. These are all fake. I got caps, broken teeth. My teeth are in very, very terrible shape. About 8 years ago or more, maybe 10 years ago, I went to the dentist and he said to me back then, he goes, oh, he took an x-ray. And he said, I would highly recommend pulling about 5 of your teeth. I'm like, this man is lying. This man is absolutely, I knew my teeth were in kind of bad shape back then. I got up, I said, no, thank you. I got up and left. I said, this man, I'm not going to be running around looking like a jack-o'-lantern. Have you lost your mind? But nowadays, they got all kinds of procedures and things where you can get new fake teeth. Y'all pardon me. We're going to wait a few more minutes. I got the timer on. For our new friend, Vanessa. And what we have here, this is what I need to do. I need to be quiet. Thank you, Valerie Reese. It's all about the adventure. Thank you, Living for Jesus. Thank you, Barbara Tachinella. Okay, Barbara, are you still here, Barbara? What part of Connecticut are you from? Hey, Ashley. Let me go back to the very beginning of this broadcast. I'm going to go all the way back. Georgia Girl, Every Woman Wellness and More. Thank you so much. I don't know if you're still here. Georgia Girl, Every Woman Wellness and More. Thank you, Ty L. Thank you, Ichabod Scruggs. Thank you, Cassie on the Rise. Thank you, Nathan Barton. Georgia Girl, Every Woman Wellness and More. Thank you, Mujiwara. Thank you, D Diddy. And thank you for the compliment for calling me a beautiful black queen. That is the ultimate compliment. Thank you. Yeah, there's the ultimate compliment. I don't know if you're still here, Diddy, but that's my daddy. That's me and my father when I was young. See, that's daddy right there. That's me. And that's my mother. So this woman, this is my mother, God rest her soul. So these two got together, and this is the result, me. We're just waiting to see if the potato pancake is gonna cook up. I'm hoping that, see, my oven is kind of bad. It doesn't heat evenly. Let's keep going. D Quitty, Sean Baker, Babes Recipes, Easy Home Cooking, Skylo, Mostly Italian, Neil. Hi, Neil. How are you, Neil? I don't know if any of the people that I'm saying, Vanessa Kilpatrick. Frenchie, Susan Farrell, Raymond Obaro. Hey, Purple Flower 26. How are you, Purple Flower? It's so good to see you. Janina? Oh my goodness. I gotta stop. I gotta not listen to the devil. The devil's trying to say things in my head. David? Hi, David. Angie? Paul Adventures? S. Anne Marie? Moraes? Thank you. Thank you, Anne. Thank you, Anne Marie. Paul Adventures? Hey, Shatika. Thank you so much for leaving heart comments on a lot of my videos. Girl, I know you got a lot of things to do. Thank you, Pre-Retirement Days, Comfort Foods, and More, for leaving positive comments. You visit so many of us. Thank you, Betty. Thank you, Living for Jesus, for sending me such positive messages. Thank you. Oh, let's check it. I feel like let's check it. Hold on. Why can't I find my freaking things? I always find stuff after I get off the air. This is ridiculous. I am so stupid sometimes. Oh, here it is, right in front of my face. I'm looking for this. Hey, Vanessa. Hold on. Looky. It is frying. Okay. I'll turn it around so you can see it. Look, I'll bring it out in the sunlight. It's frying. It's frying. Now, I don't know how I got it at 300. I got it at 375 degrees, Vanessa. I want to, there it goes. I'm going to look underneath. Hold on, Vanessa. I'm going to try to turn it over. Come here. Go this way. There you go. Hold on. Let me see. Ready? Hey, look at that. It turned like brown. It needs to cook a little longer. But I'm trying to get you in good light. It turned kind of brown. Look at it. I think it's going to work. I'm going to put it back in the oven. I think it's going to work. You just have to turn it over. So yes, I appreciate you asking that question. Now I can tell people you can put it in the oven. Let's give it another 10 minutes, okay? Thank you so much, Vanessa Kilpatrick, for asking that question. We'll put it in for 10 minutes, okay? So that was about 12 minutes. Now we got another 10 minutes. It seemed to work better at 375 degrees. Now, I don't know how your oven may heat different than mine. I'm very excited about that. Hi, the warrior. How you doing, the warrior? You bet it stinks? Okay. I'll give you one more chance, the warrior. How old are you? 12? Here's the homemade chocolate chip cookies. People saying stupid things to me. Also, good night. Good night, Angie. Angie, thank you for all the positive comments. Thank you for commenting on my videos and leaving little hearts and stuff. I appreciate it, Angie. Anybody coming to visit? Yes, Vanessa, if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't have known you could have done that. I appreciate it, Vanessa. Yeah, I know how that feels. My son and my 2 grandchildren had to stay. They had no choice. They were working, but they had to stay at a hotel. And they had a microwave and a little fridge. I know what that's all about. I know how that feels. Let me tell you something. There's no shame in our game. Hotel. I live in a single wide. Nothing against anybody that has more. Uh-oh. Nothing against anybody. This is a single wide. See the shape? This is a single wide. There's a little itty bitty little living room. That's my cat. A little living room. I got a closet over here, like a little closet. Closet right there. Closet right there. My small kitchen. The kitchen's very tiny. That's an apartment-sized stove. That's a $3 chair from Goodwill. Most of my stuff is used. I'm not embarrassed. I thank God I have a place to live. I could be living in my 13-year-old car. I'm considered to be on poverty level. Ain't nothing to be ashamed about. What are we ashamed of? This is the bathroom. Stay back, boo-boo. This is the bathroom. There's no bathtub, just a shower. Oh yeah, my place is very tiny, but it's just me. I'm not married. I don't have a live-in whoever. It's just me and that goofy cat right there. I yell at her, but I actually love the cat. And here's the bedroom. There's Daniel in the lion's den. This belonged to my mother. This belonged to my mother. There's no glass here. There's no glass there. Mostly sentimental value. There's only one piece of glass right there. That's 60 years old. It's 60 years old. That's my autistic adult brother and my little sister. There's me and my sister. There's me when I was young. That's like how I look like when I didn't have wrinkles. He's like a child. He has the mind of like a 8 or 9-year-old child. That's me when I was about 15 years old with my niece. My niece that I'm hugging there, she's almost 50 now. She's almost 50 years old now. But anywho, and then and you can see the same shape there. And that's my messy bed. That's a queen-size bed that I was blessed to get from my son. But I live a very simple, everyday, ordinary life. There's a lot of people that are roommating now. There's a lot of people living in hotels. You know what I mean? A lot of people don't seem to understand that there are millions and millions of women living alone, millions of men living alone. There are people that are living in single wides, double wides, manufactured homes, hotels, and some women are in hotels with their children. Things are rough in the United States of America. It's no joke. And then on the outside, I have another cat. This is the outdoor cat. Yeah, this is Nugget. Nugget looks like my other cat, but she's a lot younger. And Nugget wants something to eat. And it's because of you all that I can get to feed my cats. This is my newest project that I finished, the pavers and the white stones. I did this all myself. So these are the lava rocks. I got tired of tripping and falling, so I decided to get these pavers. They were about $1.78 a piece. When I got halfway done, something told me in my mind, go back to Walmart. So I went back to Walmart to look at the pavers again. They were only $1 a piece. I said, doggone it, if it could have been on sale when I started the project. But anyways, this is the planter box that was here. That is a squash. That is broccoli. That's a tiny tomato plant. Broccoli, pepper plant, squash plant. I got it under netting, but I got to feed my cat, my outdoor cat. Yeah, can you tell I like cats? I'm trying to open this. Hold on. It's very windy. Her name is Nugget. Living for Jesus is my managing moderator. He said, why don't you call her Nugget? Because she's so small. I go, okay. So Living for Jesus named the outdoor cat. But yeah, it's a very simple life here. I live in a 55 and older community. There's a bunch of us old folks living in these single wides and stuff. All right, come on. Let's get you out of the sun. Here. Come on. Go ahead. Don't look at me crazy. And this is my planter garden. What are you doing? Stop. So this is broccoli, 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 potato, tomato, tomato, all these tomatoes. I'm trying like heck to grow tomatoes. I'm not doing too good. There's your pepper, strawberry, and the potting soil was only $3. So I have 5.5 bags. Stop! Stop doing that! Stop! I don't mean to be mean, but I don't want to step on her. She keeps going under my feet. You go over there and eat your food. And then under here, if I can get it, I gotta put you down. Hold on. I need 2 hands. This is my squash plant. I have it under plastic because we have squash bugs that'll tear your squash plants to bits. So I put it under this plastic thing, and there's one down there too. See that? Yeah. Life is what you make it. Just because you're poor, it doesn't mean that you can't have some stuff. And that's my raggedy table with a sheet up there to keep the sun out of my face. I'm ordering something so I don't look so ghetto. I'm gonna be ordering I can't put you down. By golly. There you go. I'm ordering like this. I'm gonna try to order this gazebo tent thing because it's very bright back here. I want to have a tent, and I want to put my table and chairs under a gazebo. Oh no. Okay. Let me zip this back up. We gotta check our potato. I gotta put you down. See, there are all these little manufactured houses, see? El Cheapo manufactured. I would love to rent that one. Somebody moved out, but he wants like $1,400 a month. I can't afford that. And that's a real old one. That's my neighbor. And this is mine. See? If you come over here, I got to be careful. I got to aim the camera down on purpose. You see? This is my other tomato plant. I'm experimenting. Believe it or not, that tomatoes growing out of that little crack right there. I decided to experiment, and look, we got some flowers. Sunflower in its first stages. Here's the sunflower as it gets bigger. Here it is yet again, even bigger. And this is what it looks like when it starts to have all these blooms. You see that? It's going to have 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm sorry, 4, 5. Isn't that cool? You get to see the progression. And that's Nugget right there, the cat that was meowing. She likes to sit over here because it's shade. So get this. Okay. So there's my door, the front door. They took a double wide and split it in half. Okay? There is my door. There is her door. And this is split in half. She has one half, and I have the other half. Air conditioning heating unit. And there it is at a distance. It's very windy here today. Welcome to my grandma world. And I dare say there's a lot of people that are living like us. So don't ever Ain't no reason for nobody to be ashamed you're living in a hotel. I know that you're not, but I'm just saying. There's a lot of poor people. Come on now. We hate to even say that we're poor, but we're poor. I'm considered to be at the poverty level if you look at the money. I don't care. It's the reality of most people. I thank God that I have a place to live. I thank God that at the moment I can live by myself. I don't want to live with anybody. I could tolerate living with my son, but my son has the mother of his grandchild, and she has 2 children. You know, if I was desperate, they would let me live with them, but I'm not going to do that. Why would I do that? But anyway, that's the reality. That's what the president needs to gain an understanding. I understand that the president is making all these cuts. I understand if people are lying and cheating the system. I understand that. But don't forget about us that we're not cheating anything. We need Social Security to go up more than 2.7%. Come on now. Will it bake? Yes, it will. Yes, it will. Will it fry? Vanessa, yes, it will. Look at this. Look at that, Vanessa. Now keep in mind that's a heavy pan. I bet you in a thin pan it might fry a little bit quicker, but there it is. Let me get over here. See? That bad boy cooked. It's cooked. So yes, you can bake it. Keep in mind, I had it on 350 degrees. And it looks like it took about 12 minutes on one side and about 12 minutes or so. You just have to look at it. You spread the mix, make your pancake, let it cook, turn it over, and then let it cook on the other side. And if I can take this out so you can look at it, so you can believe me. Ready? You hear that? That's crispy. Look at that. Look at that. You can cook the potato pancake in the oven. I'd like to thank our new friend, Vanessa Kilpatrick. Vanessa, thank you so very much. Because of you, I now know if you put a little bit of oil at the bottom. Boo boo, stop these cats. What is it? Yell at mommy day with the cats? What is it with you today? So that's a heavy skillet. I just poured a little bit of extra virgin olive oil at the bottom. I put the potato pancake mix in there. We spread it out. You have to spread it out flat. We put it in the oven, and I think we ended up with 375 degrees. After about 10 minutes, it started to fry. Wait a minute. Preheat it with the pan in the oven for about 5 minutes or so. Make sure the pan is hot. Make sure the pan is hot. Then you're going to get, you're going to be careful. You're going to get the hot pan out. You're going to pour your mix and spread it out, flatten it out in the shape, in a little circle shape as best as you can. And then you're going to let that bad boy bake. My little oven, 375 degrees, until you see it sizzling. Then you can peek underneath and see if it's turned brown and flip it over and then finish baking. And that's the result. It baked. Can I see the other side? I don't believe you. Yeah, look. See? So you can use less oil and bake it. Thank you so much for that, sister. Thank you very much. Now, there is a difference now. Let's show you the difference. I got to hold them together or put them on the plate together. This, I'm trying to get to the light. This is baked. This is baked. This is fried. Okay? You got your baked side. You got your baked side and fried. Okay? There's the difference. I'm glad I still had some left over. Fried and then baked. Okay? So I'm glad that we got to do that for you, Vanessa. It's very windy outside. Very windy. Yeah, you gotta hang on. You gotta hang on to your thank you so much, Living for Jesus. Yeah, I straight on who's that? Rico. Hi, Rico. Rico's asking Barbara, are you from Italy? Hey, that Southern Grandma. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. I'd like to thank you all so very much. Yeah. On Monday, I got to call around. I got to have a tooth pulled. And now I guess I got to start talking to him about some good dentures. Maybe it's a partial denture for the back of my teeth. I really don't care, as far long as you don't have me looking like that. That's my fear. Just make sure you give me something I can put in so my face looks full and my face doesn't look sunk in. That's my deal. I'll be 66 years old. I'm not exactly running around looking for Mr. Goodbar. You know what I'm saying? We have about 12 to 15 minutes left in our broadcast. 12 to 15 minutes left in the broadcast. I've been taking some stuff for my tooth. I think I'm going to take a couple of ibuprofen. Yeah. I got to face the reality. They're going to have to pull back teeth, and I'm probably going to have to get a partial. I can't afford to, you've been seeing those, have you been seeing those ads? What are those snap-in teeth called? The snap-in teeth? The fake teeth? You've been seeing those commercials all over YouTube? The person has really rotten teeth, and then they implants, dental implants. Dental implants cost thousands and thousands of dollars. I don't even have $10. Are you kidding me? Well, I got a little bit more than $10, but I don't even, you know what I mean? I'm not trying to make you feel sorry for me. I'm just telling you the truth. They keep showing. I keep seeing. It makes me cry actually because I really need new teeth. I need new bottom teeth in the back bottom really bad. I just kind of suffer along and deal with it. It's like when you can't afford to do something for yourself that costs thousands of dollars, you just accept it. You can't do nothing. Medicaid is not going to get me some those fake teeth for cheap. They're not gonna approve that. They'll approve a partial, maybe a partial you can snap in so you can eat. They're not gonna approve that. Bastards. They can kiss my old butt. That's why there's a lot. You wonder, you say, oh, wow, that person's got some terrible looking teeth. It's not like we like having terrible looking teeth. We're just too damn poor. We can't afford to go in and get dental implants or caps and all that other stuff. There's a lot of people, they don't even have medical insurance, and they're young people. You're wondering why people's teeth are jacked up and falling out of their mouth and they got rotten teeth. They can't afford to even go to the dentist. Some people can't even afford the $50 copay or whatever it is now. I don't know why in the heck, excuse me a second. I don't know why dentists are so damn expensive. Going to get implants, it's like buying a used car. They want like $10,000, $20,000. I feel bad. I'm doing all right, but it's a terrible thing. It's a terrible thing because you'll see people with their hand kind of like this because their teeth are jacked up, they can't help it. That's why I see people with gray teeth and rotten teeth. I ain't gonna say no. Don't be making fun of people. You don't know what their situation is. Yeah, it's a terrible feeling, and especially if you're a woman. If you're a woman, it's a terrible feeling to have some jacked up, ugly teeth, and people look at you and point at you and laugh at you, and you can't help it because you're poor. Well, you know what they can do for us that have jacked up teeth? They can kiss all of our asses. How about that? Yeah, that stuff on TV is just television. Television isn't real life. I'm gonna put the potato pancakes in the refrigerator. I can reheat them. I ain't throwing them away. But yeah, there's a lot of people dealing with a lot of effed up stuff. You know, they want to get their teeth done. Some people don't even want to go have a surgery. It's not in an emergency, but the doctor says, oh, you got a certain amount of time. You need to have this surgery. They can't even afford it. There's a lot of scary situations all over the United States. A lot of people that are silently suffering. Silently suffer. I said it. A lot of people are poor. They're poor and they can't even afford to get certain basic things. Running around here with 4 or 5 underwear and 3 pairs of socks. Don't even have enough money to go to Goodwill. You understand me? They don't even have enough money to go to Goodwill. Not everybody that's poor is poor because they're lazy. They got laid off from their job. They don't have a computer to they don't have a computer. Maybe they've been working for the same factory for 20 years and they get laid off. They don't have resources. That's why I never look at a person and judge them by their cover. You don't know their story. If you don't know their story, shut up and don't be making fun of people. Don't be making fun of people because they got a raggedy car and they got some Walmart clothes on or some secondhand clothes. Don't you do that. That's evil. You see all these people you see, it's just a fantasy. All the people you see on TV looking perfect, they got thousands and millions of dollars. They can go in and get all kinds of stuff done to look a certain set way. Come on now, just tell the truth. Bunch of plastic fake butts. There's, and please don't get me wrong. There's nothing wrong. I say this over and over. There's nothing wrong with being wealthy. There's nothing wrong with being filthy rich. There's nothing wrong with that. But I don't like it when someone's suffering and they're poor. And people want to make fun of people because they don't look perfect. Nobody's perfect. And trust me, your favorite athlete and person with all that money and all them cars and everything like that, trust me, they would look like us if they didn't have that money. They would look just like us. Trust me. Seriously, really? You can stay in the chair now, boo-boo. I'm going in the bedroom. I'm done playing tag with you. Ooh, the cat's playing tag with me. I get off the chair, she jumps on the chair. Grandma is tired. Excuse me. Okay. Ooh, Lord have mercy. All right. Trying to put you down. Yeah, my neighbor gave me this shirt, and I got these from Goodwill. I don't think there's anything wrong with what I'm wearing. Y'all excuse me. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. Thank you, Mary. Okay, I'll read it again. In Italy, we have public health care, and there is no need for health insurance except for dentists, which in some employment contracts is provided as welfare, thanks to fairly recent union negotiations. Thank you, Nikki Love. Thank you, Valerie. Thank you all for saying I didn't have any sound. I'm so sorry. Yeah, we got just a few more minutes, my beloved. I've been on here long enough. I keep saying that. I've been on here long enough, then I stay on another 2 hours. I'm not gaining anything. The only thing I'm gaining, I guess, is some watch hours. But I already have my 4,000 watch hours for the year to stay monetized on this channel. The other channel, even though it's monetized, I've collected about $180 for the past over half a year. The AdSense refuses to be full up to say I have $100 even. I tried to contact them and tell them. So that's why I turned the channel membership feature on Over 50 and Fantabulous. I turned it off. I go, what's the point of somebody having, I'm not even, I'm not, you would just be donating to essentially to YouTube because I'm not getting any of it on the other channel. Eventually they're going to have to pay it off. You can't have the videos. I've got thousands of videos on the other channel. You can't keep collecting revenue of 45% and not paying me. Eventually, something has to give. I may have to write them. I got their address. I may have to write them a letter because there's no way to communicate except for the community posts, and that doesn't do anything. I think there's a lot of people that are not being paid by YouTube. I think there's a lot of people that are getting messed over. especially if you're a small content creator. Thank you for deleting the message and being a truly good moderator, Valerie Reese. It's all about the adventures. Valerie Reese, sometimes what some people do, oh, can I have a wrench? Can I have a wrench? They want the wrench so they can go to other channels and so they can get more subscribers. They could care less about being a proper, moderator. You know what I'm saying? That's why I think wrenches need to be limited, and I think I'm going to be getting rid of a lot of them. I have people that come in here with a wrench. Somebody starts cussing or calls me an ugly B or an F word, and they'll be sitting there with a wrench and they won't do anything. That tells you they don't take it serious. I'm not saying that you can catch everybody every time, but, you know, every once in a while, you know. Hey, DMV, thanks for coming in, honey. Let's take a quick look and see how we did today. Let's show you how we are doing on this channel. DMV is a very nice... Hey, thank you. We're getting close. It was at 12,780 something. Thank you very much. There is a lady back here. I got my window open. She's got a tent and like a meshed fence, like a mesh fence to the ground, and she has a tent covering over it. Inside of the mesh tent is a very tiny little dog. The tiny little dog has been outside all day. Yip, 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 just yipping and yipping and yipping. She's got that dog out there all this time. So if you hear in the background, that's that lady who needs to bring her dog in the house. Sounds like it's a very small dog. But anyways, it looks like we need 101 people. We need 101 people to get to 100 more. Yeah, 101 more subscribers to get to 13,000. I cannot wait to get this tooth out. Right back there. It's got to go. It's got to go. But anywho, that's really, really good. Thank you very much. And we'll take a look at this. These are the views in the last 28 days and the watch hours and the subscribers gained. And these are the views for the last 2 days. And that is the subscriber count for now. And as far as content is concerned, I'm really hoping that people will watch this short, which I'm about to put in the chat. I'm trying to get it. Let me see. This one right here, it's only 24 seconds long. 24 seconds. So I'm going to put it in the chat. If you'd like to help me out and watch it, thank you. If you don't want to watch it, that's okay, but hey, I got to try. No. Okay, so I'm going to put this. Please watch this. Please watch all 24 seconds of this at Grandma Lynn short. I really like this short a lot. It features, it's just basically the cat. The cat is on, oh, wait a minute. This short right here. Let me do it again. Let me, I got to erase that. Do it again. Sorry, I forgot to put the link. There it is. It's only 24 seconds. If you can let the full 24 seconds play, I can't believe I'm even saying that. Do you realize because of TikTok and the swipeability in short videos, you can't even get people to watch a full 12 seconds or a full 20 seconds of a short? I think that is really weird that people don't have the patience. I've been visiting a lot of people and I let the entire video play. I mean, that sometimes I got stuff to do. I'll look, they'll say such and so just uploaded a video. I'll say, okay, I got to go in here and do something. I'll type this, something like here for the full video. And I may watch some of it, but if I'm in the kitchen or something or whatever like that, and I'll come back, I'll be watching it. I'll see certain points in the video and comment on them. But I don't cheat people. I watch the entire video. I no longer visit 300 people. I don't do that anymore. Some people can do it. Some people can visit many people. I can't do that. It's insane. Imagine if you're subscribed to 500 people. I'll be quiet about this in a minute. Let's pretend you're subscribed, you're a small content creator, and you subscribe to 500 people. 500. Let's pretend every single one of them dropped 2 videos. Every single one of the 500 people dropped 2 videos. Do you have the time to literally watch 1,000 videos? You wouldn't have time to go to the bathroom. That's crazy. I understand the premise of I watch you, you watch me, I support you, you support me. That's a given with small content creators. But you're a human being. You got a husband, even if you're all alone like me with your cat. You don't have time to just sit there, even if you don't physically watch it, to watch 500 videos or 300 videos. So you visit who you can, show love where you can, and if you can't show love for full videos, just visit your friend's channel and watch a short. And that's the best we can do. Most of the views come from people that are not subscribed to us. Again, most of our views, there may be, at least for me, it's a very tiny percentage of people that are subscribed to me that watch my videos, or at least watch the whole thing all the way through. It's a internet website. It's called YouTube. It's not our life. I don't think anybody's going to be crying in the corner, wishing somebody would fall down and trip because you didn't watch their video. This is not our life. This isn't our life. For some, it's a hobby. For some, it's a way to share their life and maybe to kind of be able to have someone to talk to, you know? Everybody has different reasons for being on social media. But I digress. And the same thing is the usual over this past 11 years. Some of you have been on YouTube longer than me. Some of you have been on YouTube longer than me. And you know the game. You'll support a person. They won't equally support you back. You give them a chance, and then after a while, you just stop going to their channel because they never, ever don't even come to watch a 10-second short. That's just how it is. Don't ever take anything personal on YouTube. I don't. I just keep doing the videos and just go on about my business. That's what we should do. You do the best you can, and that's it. Let it go. Don't ever let a social media website get you all upset. Like there's a person looking at you being mean. Don't ever let this thing right here called YouTube pull you in. Don't do that. I'll shut up about it now. Yeah, I used to get upset. I don't care. It's like, if a person doesn't want to go to your channel, there's so many channels now. After the pandemic, when the pandemic happened, there were people home. They didn't have nothing to do. So what did they do? They started a YouTube channel. So now you've got, a lot more channels. There's a lot of people making pasta. There's a lot of people doing crafts, reading scripture, have a garden, walking, exercising, whatever. You just do your videos and just keep going. And today's views for this live stream of people stopping in for moments, just swiping in, looking and swiping out, that instantly counts as a view. We are going to be at about 3,300 in a few moments. And for a small channel like me, to have a few folks stop in for a few seconds, and some of you stop in to stay for some of it, thank you. But please, don't ever get all wrapped up into YouTube and get really upset and cry and everything like that. Listen to Grandma. Just do the best that you can and keep it moving. As you can see, you take a look at it. Here are the people that stop in just for a little bit. Most of the views are from the vertical live feed, 55.1%, from the short feed at 32.9%, direct or unknown, 6.8%, people simply browsing according to this. But notice this, these are subscribers. It's not even 0.8%. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Most of the views, at least for my channel, don't come from subscribers. It's a very tiny percent come from actual subscribers. It's mostly strangers. I ain't got a problem with that. So anywho, so the viewership for today, very quickly, it is 6:22 p.m. on Saturday, July 29th, 2025. And we are on the West Coast. So this is the West Coast hour of Saturday, 6:22 p.m. For the first hour from 4 to 5 p.m., we had 1,764 folks come in. From 5 to 6 p.m., 1,236 people stopped by, swiped in through the vertical feed or the shorts feed, and swiped right back out. And from 5 to 6 p.m., is this right? Did I do that right? 5 to 6 p.m., 1,236. And for the last 23 minutes, people swiping in and swiping out, that amount of folks that came in for that time, 319 folks stopped in for a brief moment. Some stayed for a few seconds. I don't know. But literally, if you go in and swipe and stop for a second, it counts as a view. So we're doing okay. Hey, brother GJ3 Full. Nobody can do what and how you do but you. Exactly. Is that Spark? S-P-A-R. I can't tell if that's a K. said hi. Hello. Thank you, Lord Vaga. Jesus saves and heals. Exactly. Yeah, I got to do something. I'm sounding kind of funny. I got a loose tooth way in the back. A loose tooth in the back. It's just jiggling. It needs to come out. It's got to come out, or I'm going to be talking like Okay. Well, let me see. Okay. Well, you know what? You know what Diddy needs to do? Hold on. Where are you? I need to go to your channel. There it is. I was going to say something. Now I forgot what I was going to say. But anywho, we got just a few more minutes. We're almost done. I think we did quite well. Thank you, Valerie Reese, so much. Thank you. She's a real one. I need to go to her channel, to Valerie Reese's channel. This is her channel. That's her and her hubby. What a wonderful woman and friend in Christ, sister in Christ. I need to click on that video. I was about a little bit into it. I got to let this play. Okay. Wait a minute. There it is. Go check out my sister from another mister. Her name is Valerie Reese. It's all about the adventure. And here is the link to her newest video. You can get to her channel through there. That is going to do it for the Saturday. I'm trying to remember. That is going to do it for the Saturday, July the 19th broadcast from the Grandma Lynn channel. I would like to thank all of you who gave a thumbs up. Those of you that stepped in to visit, thank you so very much. Also to those of you that went over and watched my short videos, I've got about another 3 new shorts. If you choose to watch them, you do. If you don't, I just thank you for participating with the Grandma Lynn channel in any way that you so choose to. Thank you so much. Know that you're loved. Please keep me in your prayers. I got to find a dentist on Monday so he can pull out this loose tooth. It's got to go. Keep me and my family in your prayers as I do the same for you. Love y'all. Just for now. Thanks again, Valerie. Thank you, Living for Jesus. Love you.